Hi, my name's Peter Clark. Other people know me as Jimmy. I am a third generation horticulturalist. My grandfather, father, even my brother have all been in horticulture, and I grew up on nurseries. I've grown millions and millions of plants in my life commercially. And the amount of effort and interest and quality we have put into the ingredients that go in to make these plants suitable for eating, for showing, for gardens, is quite incredible. And one thing I realized many years ago on meeting this lady who introduced me to corals was that we put so much effort into all the minerals and nutrients that go into plants, and yet we don't do this to ourselves. We've monitored the magnesium, the potassium, the nitrates, the phosphates, and yet we don't seem to do that for our own body. We don't really look at what we're taking ourselves. And the one thing I learned from this lady was that really interested me was the relationship between the advice given on taking things like magnesium, zinc, all these things that we just don't take in our normal diet. And I realized that after all these years, that it almost feeling a bit stupid that why don't we do this to ourselves? So I took up corals many years ago and started to use them. And I really do feel the effect is quite positive. I take magnesium, zinc on a regular basis now. I try and take other information advice. And the one good thing about corals is that they do offer very good advice. I looked around for a long time trying to find information. I went to the high street, and a lot of people in the high street, no offense to the ladies or the gentlemen serving you, but they don't really seem to understand their products. Whereas when I talk to someone from Coral, they have a real interest in their products and they have a knowledge of their products. And also, I quite like the fact that those products are sourced in a positive way, in a very quality way. If they don't have a product available, it won't be available because they take pride and they take care in the quality of these products and the quality of the ingredients. So even taking into account water, when we feed plants and when we water plants, the pH and the nutrients involved in the basic water is one of the key elements to growing. Things like polyanthus and primrose require slightly lower pH. And then I learned that you can use the coral products to mineralize and control the pH of your water. And now I regularly take the things for the water. I drink my half a pint every morning, trying to clear my liver down before I eat anything else. And I feel much more confident in myself, knowing that the water quality of the water I'm drinking is the right pH for my body and works very well for me.